Hey guys, Mark McMahon Real Estate, talking about getting into wholesaling for beginners. There's so many mixed messages out there and there's so much information. Make $1 million your first day. Graduate from high school and make $1 billion, or quit your job, and all these things that people are saying right now, and most of it's a bunch of crap. But there is some good stuff out there, so you got to weed through it. What I want to talk about today though is how to get started as a newbie, as a beginner, in today's market. Today's market, though, 2021, mid-2021, we've got very low inventory and we've got a lot of demand, so there's not a lot of houses available out there. So we're having to work quite a bit harder to get deals, but we are getting them on a weekly basis. So I want to talk about that today. So if that's interesting, please hit the like button, please subscribe to our channel, and if you really want to make a little girl's day, someone who's been working very, very hard and wants a new pony, sign up for notifications for Allie. She's very excited when you do that. Thanks so much, guys. All right, let's get right into it. All right, guys and gals, so what is wholesaling? Wholesaling is simply finding a house, putting it under contract, finding someone that wants to buy it and flip it or buy and hold it, and selling that contract to them and making a spread on that. Very simple concept. The amount of work you have to put into it might not be so simple, but the concept is very simple. Generally, doesn't really cost you anything. You may have to put a deposit down. We generally put between $200 and $1,000 down. We are real big believers of an app called DealMachine. We use that when we drive for dollars. It keeps track of everything we do, and we also use a CRM. You can use any CRM. I'm not stuck on any one particular CRM, but just some way to combine all of your leads in one place so that you can organize them and be reminded to call these people back. That's pretty much all you need. If you're driving for dollars, a car is also very helpful. Otherwise, you'll be walking for dollars, which will take a long time to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So a car is very important. But that's really pretty much all you need. We're going to put the pieces together, and I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to become a wholesaler, and then you can go ahead and do a little bit more research, maybe watch some of my other videos on it, and see if that's for you. First thing I want to talk about is driving for dollars. The reason why we do that at the beginning is I want people to learn how to find their own leads. Just simply driving around and finding houses that are old and need work, need some love, and taking a picture of them with the driving app, which is DealMachine, and then just simply putting them into the system. We will then bring them back to the office, bring the person back to the office, the leads are already here, and we will skip trace that. And skip tracing is just a way to find phone numbers and contact information for the homeowners. Is it 100%? No, nothing is. But it's good enough odds that we actually end up getting a hold of quite a few people every day. That's what driving for dollars is. It's simply the act of finding houses that are in trouble, run down, having some sort of visible issues that we can see from the street, compiling those and putting them into a program and skip tracing them and making a list of people that we will then cold call. Cold calling is simply that. You're calling someone cold, meaning they're not expecting your phone call. They're actually sitting at home drinking tea, watching their favorite show, and you are going to call and annoy the crap out of them. And that's the way most people are going to feel. But the better you get, the more disarming you can be. In other words, you'll be able to talk to people better, and you'll be able to have a more quality conversations with people the better you get. So cold calling is probably the cornerstone of this business, and the better you get at it, the more money you're going to make. We actually make our people work for 2 months on the phones, straight cold calling and driving for dollars, until they have a very, very good skill set on the phone. To get good at cold calling is going to take you probably anywhere from 1 to 4 months, depending on your skill level, depending on how outgoing you are, who you are, what your personality is. Now, if you're a very quiet person, you talk like this, it's going to take a while before you can actually enunciate and get excited about being on the phone. Boom. I'll give you one little secret. You want to kind of match the tempo of the people you're having your conversation with. So if someone's talking real slow like this, you want to talk real slow like this. If someone's talking like this, and I really want to get this deal done, I want to get this house sold, I want to do it right away, you talk about, man, we can get in there and get that deal done right away, get you your money, get you on your way to Pachitsky, New Jersey, Alabama, wherever the heck they're moving to. All right, so you're going to kind of match the tempo of their conversation. The quicker you get better at that, and being able to find out what their pain point is, the more money you're going to make. The next thing we do is, if we can't get a hold of those people, we will actually go out and knock on selective doors. In other words, we'll go out and knock on some of the doors that look like they might be really good deals. This takes a little bit more guts too, but we want to get good at this. We want to get comfortable talking to everybody in every situation. Generally, what we want to do is ask a lot of questions so that we can find their pain points. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for them to tell us why they want to move, why they want to sell their house so quick. Why do they want to sell it for cash? Why do they not want to list it? That is what we are looking for. So questions, questions, questions. We want them answering questions, not asking questions, all right? The next thing I want to talk about is follow-up. You've got someone on the phone, you've had a great conversation, you know what their pain points are, but they're not quite ready to pull the trigger because you didn't quite get to the core of the problem. You know they've got a problem, but you're not sure exactly how you can solve it or whatever the case may be, or maybe they're not quite ready. Follow-up. You're going to get most of your deals through follow-up, and it's going to take 5, 6, 7 phone calls to get to a deal generally with anybody. So follow-up is absolutely vital. That's where the CRM, contact manager, or simply a spreadsheet comes in. If you don't have any money, just use a spreadsheet, keep track of people, and make sure and write down the dates that you're supposed to call them back. CRM will actually remind you every day of the people that you're supposed to call back. Okay, so that's a really important step, is the follow-up, if not the most important step when it comes to the sales process or the purchasing process in this case. All right, next step is closing the deal. Now we've figured out their pain points, we've followed up with them, we finally got them to agree to a date. Now we need to give them a contract, and now we are locked into that deal. We put it in escrow, we have our price, we have a move-out date established, we've contacted escrow, contacted title, whatever kind of escrow state you have, and we've gotten the ball rolling. Now we have a deal locked in, we have something that we can go out and sell to our buyers, people that are willing to buy this deal so that they can either flip it or buy and hold it. So this is another thing that's really, really important. You need to be spending a lot of time on this every day, not only finding deals and putting them under contract, but also finding people that want to buy those deals. So you need to talk to flippers, buy and hold guys and gals, talk to people that are buying these distressed properties. Generally speaking, most of the people that are doing that don't have time to do what you're doing, so you're providing a valuable service for them as a wholesaler. I had a conversation with a guy yesterday at a house that said, I really enjoy working with wholesalers because I don't have time to go out and do what you guys do. You know, it takes many, many hours to get each deal. And these guys don't have time for that. They've got flips going on. They got contractors coming and going and buying materials and putting houses up for sale and raising money, doing all these things. They don't have time to search. So you're providing a valuable service for these folks. So value yourself, value your time, and price your properties accordingly. All right, so wrapping all that up in a bow, what can you do in today's market to have an advantage over everybody else that is also in today's market? And again, we're mid-2021. Our market is very, very low inventory and very, very high prices. And people are getting what they're asking for houses. So what can you do? Guys, approach people that have problems. That is the biggest thing you can do. You've got to find people that have an immediate need to sell. If you're talking to people that don't have an immediate need, you are wasting your time. Here's the biggest problem I see in wholesaling. People spend so much time because someone will talk to them. Someone's talking to me. I've got a lead. No, you don't. If they don't have an issue that you can solve, or they don't have a timeline, which would be another issue, that needs to be hit very quickly, then you have no deal. There's no reason for them to sell to you at a discount. You are providing a quick way out of a piece of property, whether they inherited it, they've got bad tenants, or whatever the case may be. That is the only way you're going to find properties, is by concentrating on people that have issues. Most wholesalers fail no matter what the market is because they spend all their time just talking to people because they're willing to talk to them. Don't fall for that. People say, well, you know, we just want to practice. Practice on people that have an issue. We fell for that for a while, and it's not a good idea. Spend your time talking to people that have issues that need to sell quickly. All right, guys. That's pretty much wholesaling for beginners in a nutshell. That's exactly what it takes. And you really can get started with very little money. We've got DealMachine and some sort of a CRM that you can sign up for. If you can afford a couple $100 a month, those two things right there will catapult you way past the people that can't afford to do that. Anyway, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Please subscribe, make Allie's day, and sign up for notifications. And if you need to see a video on driving for dollars, my son and I actually did one a little while back, and Allie's going to post that down below so that you guys can watch that. Enjoy, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Hey, guys, check out these 2 videos. They're really going to help you on your investment journey. I'm also on Instagram. Tons of great video content there. Really good stuff. Please subscribe. I'll see you next time.